This right here is by far my most ambitious Subnautica base I've ever built in survival mode. This is Donkey Kong HQ. This right here is a giant mushroom tree where I got part of my base down here, and on the very top of the tree, this is where most of the base is at. This is the layout, well as the back half of the base that also goes down here. So going into one of many of the entrances that I have in this base, this is the entrance located at the very bottom inside the scanner room. I got my two moon pools with both my vehicles in them, one on each side. Head down this hallway and we get into the bulk of the base. This is a nice little central room. I'm not really sure what I was going with this. I guess like a sort of cafeteria. Mostly I guess a hangout room, I suppose. I got like posters, and there's a nice little fish tank right in the middle of it with a bunch of tables and vending machines that we can get snacks out of, and some benches and plants on all four corners. And below it is the functional side of the base. I got storage for all of my materials. I got a fabricator to craft stuff with. These are just kind of like, these aren't functional rooms. These are just kind of like, I guess, science experiment. I don't know. I wanted this to be like a working section of the base, so I got like a bunch of lab equipment down here. I have like a lab set up on both sides here, and you can get med kits here too. Back here we got chargers for power cells, the battery charger, as well as the modification station down here. This is the nuclear reactor room where it's pretty much just where I keep my nuclear reactor, and I got nuclear waste disposals in here too. As you can see, this base is very non-linear. It's very like, I guess, circle-like, I suppose. I mean, you can exit this giant central room in any direction. And then we got 4 rooms on each side. This is the first of these rooms. We have a grow bed, a greenhouse, I mean. This is a greenhouse room. We got a bunch of plants growing right here. We go to this next room over here. This is just kind of like a little office room. We got a 3-desk setup and then just plants in an aquarium just to give this room a little bit of life. And then if we go to the other side, we can cut through here, or we can go all the way around here or here. That's how non-linear this base is. If we go out to this side, this is just a little bedroom. We got 2 beds, a nice little plant in the middle, and shelves, a little desk, benches, and some figurines and stuff on this desk. And then the last of these 4 rooms, this is a cafeteria. We got coffee machines, some tables, and another vending machine, and this is my water filtration machine. And if you go all the way to the back of the base, there's a backside right here. We'll get in there in a second. You can go down any of these 2 ladders, and this takes you all the way down to the bottom into this observatory. And I even have a seat here where you can sit down, but you can just take in the surroundings, everything that's beneath this tree. We're really high up. And then if you come out here, past all this, we head down into this room. We have a giant conference room, plants on all 4 sides, nice glass dome, and a bunch of chairs where everyone can sit down in. And yeah, this is by far my most ambitious base I've ever. This is probably my favorite survival base I've ever made. Very proud of how it turned out. It took a lot of work, but it was really awesome.